simple tips to improve intimacy and increase desire for your partner. One of the main concerns that I see in my sex coaching practice is people struggling to get in the mood. They want sex, but when the opportunity presents itself, their body is just completely not on board. So then it becomes more stressful than it is exciting, and it can end up feeling like a chore. But the truth is, this idea that we should just be able to turn our arousal on really quickly is not very realistic. Most of us spend the day completely disconnected from our partners, physically and emotionally. Our minds are on other things. So there's this lack of closeness that our bodies require in order to soften into intimacy and pleasure. That's why the secret is that improving desire and wanting to have sex is not about what happens in the bedroom, but is far more largely a result of what happens outside of the bedroom. My best guess is 80% of arousal and turn on is about what happens outside of the bedroom as opposed to what you're actually doing between the sheets. That's why making the effort to generate small amounts of connection and arousal throughout the day can create like this gentle simmer in your system, which makes it that much easier then to lean into pleasure when the opportunity presents itself. So today, that's why I have come up with 3 tips to help build intimacy and desire outside of the bedroom so that when you are inside the bedroom, it is that much more easy to get in the mood. That much easier to get in the mood. Number 1, touch your partner. Not sexually, but just throughout the day when the opportunity presents itself to touch them on the arm, the back, the bum, whatever it may be. These small points of contact can help to build connection and somatic alignment with the two bodies, and it makes it that much easier then to lean into much more sexual and intimate connection later on in the day. Also, touch yourself. Touching your own body as well as your partner's body releases a lot of mood-boosting chemicals that help us to feel more elated, but also softer, more loving, and connected to one another, and it activates our arousal system. So touch each other and touch yourself. Number 2, sleep and wake at the same time. I know this is not accessible for everybody, but if you are able to go to bed and to wake up at the same time with one another every day, it can be incredible for building intimacy and closeness. Bookending your days with one another increases opportunity to talk to one another, and often that emotional vulnerability will help to facilitate physical connection. Also, if you're going to bed and waking up at the same time together every day, it just geographically, you are increasing the odds of being alone together in bed at the same time where sex can happen. Tip number 3, meaningful hellos and goodbyes. This one might be my favorite. It's something that I've gotten a lot of feedback from in my own relationships. Partners have always told me how elated they are to see me so happy to see them. And I make a very conscious choice to make eye contact, come up, make physical connection with somebody when I first see them and say hello. And then when they're leaving, say goodbye. Give them a hug, give them a kiss, give them a little bit of eye contact. Don't underestimate eye contact. And conscious hellos and goodbyes is a very simple but powerful way to let somebody know that they matter to you. And I don't think anything is more arousing than knowing that you matter to your partner. And that's it. Super simple. Make physical contact with your partner throughout the day. Try to synchronize your sleep and wake schedules, and meaningful hellos and goodbyes. Let me know in the comments below how these tips work out for you, and DM me on Instagram at @TheKendraHamilton if you're looking for more tips or support in your intimate life. And remember, no matter what is happening in bed, between the sheets, between your legs, and in your relationship, you are not alone.